Focus on the gym, what you're capable of doing, celebrating your body. Don't restrict. Don't view food as good or bad, and enjoy life. Hey guys, what is up? So today we are going to be talking about healthy relationship with food. From my past experience, it was miserable when I was worried about calories, when I was worried about what I was eating. I ate a donut, I ate something that had sugar, I need to go work out. That constant cycle of being in turmoil, like your own prison, is hell. I would never wish it upon anyone. It's a really dark time. To recap, those that don't know my story, I was a competitive gymnast and trying to have the perfect body image that gymnasts often get pressured to have. I created workout and eating disorders, so I very well know how being imprisoned in your own mind in regards to food. Having eating disorders or having an unhealthy relationship with food is very tolling and very frustrating and very discouraging, but keep fighting for yourself. So I have a few tips that I wanted to share with you guys that helped me overcome my fear of food and my guilt with food, and I would like to share them with you. They're like angels packed into food. They're so good. But I'm not trying to tempt you by eating a donut. My point is, over 5 years ago, if I would have ate that donut, I would have battled myself to even have that donut. I would have been like, you don't need it, it's gonna make you fat, you're gonna gain weight, you're not strong, you can't cheat. All of these thoughts going in my head of why I shouldn't eat this donut. It's unhealthy for you, your body's a temple, blah, 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 blah. And then eventually, I would restrict for as long as I could, and then I would eat that donut. Not only would I eat that donut, I would go back and get 5 more, and I would binge eat. And I would be left feeling discouraged, worthless, devastated, and guilty, and it was the sickest feeling I'd ever feel. And because of that, I'd be like, okay, now I need to go work out. So I would go work out literally for 3 hours to burn off that one donut or the 5 donuts I had. And sometimes it wouldn't even be the binge eating, and I would still go work out 5 hours because that one bite of that donut was gonna make me gain weight. And I was trapped in that mindset, and it freaking sucked. It's also very discouraging to know that I was in that cycle for, so let's see, junior year of high school all the way into junior year of college, which is really unfortunate. But the beautiful news about it is, you guys, there's healing, you can heal, and you are worth the fight to find that balance. And I'm a firm believer in that. And life is to be enjoyed, and in that comes food. And I just want to say that you could have the body of your dreams by restricting and not having what you want and not enjoying life with friends and working out all the time. But are you really going to be happy? Are you really going to be mentally sound and enjoying life? Probably not. Life is to be enjoyed, and that comes food, and you can enjoy food and still have a beautiful body. But more importantly, you gotta have a beautiful mindset, and you gotta be mentally happy, which is everything in life. If you are not mentally happy and love who you are, it doesn't matter how great you look or how hard you work out, you're not going to be happy. My tips going to work for you? I don't know. They might, or you're gonna be like, no, that's not gonna work for me. That's okay. But the beautiful thing is you're gonna be able to find your own way. And that's what finding a healthy lifestyle is all about. Finding what works for you and enjoying that process. Because if you don't enjoy the process, you're not gonna stick through it. You're gonna do the yo-yo, 4 weeks on, 4 weeks off, lose weight, gain weight. And that's not a healthy lifestyle either. And that's definitely not enjoyable. I've been there, and it's probably one of the most discouraging things because you just lose weight, but you weren't happy, so you let yourself splurge a little bit, and then back on the weight it comes. That is not a sustainable lifestyle. So I want to promote a lifestyle that you can live day in and day out, and you still see results, and you enjoy life. So I have about 4 to 5 tips that I'm going to share with you that have really set home with me and have really been my foundation to learning a healthy relationship with food. So let's talk about them. Number 1 tip, stop looking at food as good and bad. As soon as you start associating with foods as good and bad, you naturally are forming a guilt trip for yourself for allowing yourself the bad foods and praising yourself for allowing yourself the good foods. Do you see how this is going to get off balance and mess with your mind? Stop doing it. Yes, food has nutritional value. There are foods that are better for your system, give you more energy, have more fuel than foods that are higher in glycemic index. But you have got to stop seeing food as good and bad. Once you start seeing food as fuel, it helps take away that guilt trip. It helps take away that negative connotation with having a donut, having a breakfast burrito, having pancakes. You're allowed to enjoy life guilt-free. Easier said than done, but working on the relationship as food is fuel, it gives you energy, is going to help you in the long run. That is my number one tip. Stop looking at food as good and bad, and do not have any guilt for ever for allowing yourself to splurge. Okay? I don't believe in cheat meals. I don't believe in clean eating all week and then on the weekend go crazy. That's somewhat balanced, but to me that's not sustainable, and that's not necessarily a healthy lifestyle I want to live. I want to be able to be on a Tuesday and be like, I want ice cream. I'm gonna go get ice cream. And allow myself that craving instead of restricting. That leads me to tip number 2. Do not restrict. When you restrict, you almost always end up binging. So whenever I have a craving, I allow myself to have it guilt-free. Then there, wherever, no matter what time it was. And if I had a donut on Tuesday and yet I want some ice cream on Wednesday, I'm going to have it. Because that not only satisfies that craving my body's telling me, but it gives me mental clarity and it keeps me from going insane. You are better off allowing yourself those cravings than restricting and then having 15 of those cravings on the weekend. Not only when you allow yourself your cravings, over time, you're gonna crave them less. As humans, we want what we can't have. So when you don't allow yourself to have a craving, what do you obsess over? Everything you can't have. So if you allow yourself that craving, your mind's gonna be like, oh, okay, I got it, and you don't crave it as much. That is how I actually got to a balanced lifestyle. I, over time, craved all these foods and I allowed myself to have them. And as I allowed myself to have them more and more, I didn't want them as much. And because I didn't want them as much, my body was starting to crave the foods that did give it fuel, that did make it feel good and energized, and I started craving those foods. And that is how you create a healthy lifestyle. And the key is to be guilt-free and to enjoy it. And if everything about food is around your mindset. So if you go into eating something like I shouldn't be eating this, it's not good for me, I'm gonna gain weight, you're already predisposing yourself to feel guilty and set up yourself to have higher cortisol levels when you eat that food, which in return might make you gain a little bit of weight if you do that. Your mindset is everything. So if you're gonna go out to eat with your friends, be like, I'm gonna enjoy my night with friends. I don't care what I'm eating. Life is to be enjoyed. In this moment, I can't get back. You'd rather be splurging with your friends than sitting there looking at everything your friends have and then you have a salad. That ruins your joy. It takes it away, it steals it, and you deserve to have a good time. My tip number 3. When you do go out and you do eat and you have that guilt starting to creep in, stop it right there and be like, no, I enjoyed that night, it was worth it. And then you go to the gym and you let the gym take care of your bloating, insecurities, calories, whatever. You just go and work out really hard. Be careful by doing this because you don't want to get in the trap of, oh, I'm going to eat a donut, but I'm going to go work out 5 hours. That's what I fell into. So it's a tricky balance. It can keep your diet the same. We are going to focus on the gym for the next 4 weeks. You're going to see how strong you are. You're going to push yourself. You're going to want to throw up. But I want to see how strong you are so that you can see mentally and physically how strong you are. By doing that, you're going to gain confidence. You're going to see you're strong, and you're going to see you're mentally strong. When you focus on the gym, it helps alleviate what's going on over there, the side that you want. Most oftentimes when you focus on dieting, you become obsessive with what you're eating and it becomes an unhealthy pattern. If you focus on the gym and what you're capable of doing in the gym, you are going to be so better off. Well, I'm not losing weight. That's okay. I want to see 4 weeks of your workouts and see how you respond. A perfect example, it's not perfect, but it gets the point. You have a dog that's overweight, right? Instead of, most people will cut back on the food and then the dog is always wanting more food. But if you keep the dog's food the same and you go take it for a walk every day, what happens? Your dog loses weight. So if we can focus on getting you in the gym and getting you focused on the gym's gonna take care of your results. You get to maintain what you like to eat, what you want to eat. From there, after 4 weeks, we've done high intensity workouts, your body's not losing weight. So then we know, oh, okay, we need to adjust our caloric intake a little bit. Does that mean a lot of it? No. Cut out a Dr. Pepper a day. Cut out something that's not as healthy and start incorporating more water. By this, you're still not feeling restrictive, but you're compensating in the gym. And that is where I'm a firm believer lifestyles can be created and you can be happy. Over time, when you focus more on the gym, your body starts feeling better. You start getting stronger. You're gonna wanna crave, you're naturally gonna want more sustainable foods, more fuel, and that's when you can start filling yourself with healthier food. If you try dieting and working out all at once and a 180 thing, you are bound to yo-yo. You are bound to get discouraged because you can't sustain it. Your body can't go from A to Z without being like, what are you doing to me? I do not like this. I want my old lifestyle back. You have to work into it and you have to enjoy that process. So you make small changes as you go. Listen to your body. Our bodies are so incredibly smart. They are designed to know when you're hungry, when you're full, what you need, and you just need to listen to them. Food is fuel. Food is good for you. Food, your brain functions off carbs. Do not be afraid of carbs. Don't be afraid to eat and fuel your body and go work out and give it your all. Leave nothing at the gym so that you feel not only mentally like, dang, I rock. When you work out really hard, there's no greater feeling than after you work out knowing, dang, that was awesome. Hold on to that feeling. I encourage you after you see this video to stop focusing on food. Just kind of put it to the side for a little bit, no matter what, and focus on the gym. Will you gain weight? Will you lose weight? Maybe, maybe not. But then you get to see where you're at physically, mentally, and how much you're eating. Is it working or is it not working? Then you can adjust your food. But focus on the gym first. And if you're not responding, you can be like, okay, so if I'm not losing weight like I want, I need to up my intensity of my workouts a little bit. Don't adjust your food. Because if you adjust your food lower, not only are you gonna make your metabolism kind of slow down, but you're gonna drive yourself insane because you're decreasing your food and that tells your mind, I want food, I can't have food, and then you want it more, and then you get obsessive, and that's when binge eating starts. And I promise you, you're gonna be a much happier person, you're gonna be able to find a sustainable lifestyle, and this is when you're gonna be able to create that lifestyle. Because if you get committed to the gym, like day in, day out, for weeks at a time, your body will respond. It just will, it naturally will. Calories are really hard to burn. They're not easy. It's way easier to ingest calories than it is to burn calories. I don't know why the man above designed it that way, but he did for a reason. So just remember that you have to push yourself. When I work out, if I'm not feeling like I'm gonna keeve over, or I'm not pushing myself to my limits, or I'm not having an intense workout where I'm sweating, I know I can push myself harder. And I encourage you to do the same. If you walk out of that gym knowing you had more in you, or you could have gone a few more reps, or you could have had a little bit more intensity, do it for next time. Be like, okay, next time I'm gonna have more intensity. I promise you, you will feel better about yourself. What you put in is what you get out. Body's gonna show your hard work. Remember that hard work is never lost. I have learned that my balance, and I'm able to stay in that balance range because of the lifestyle I've created for myself. Is that to say I have donuts every day? Absolutely not. Is that to say I have chicken and rice every single day? Absolutely not. I have balance. And I really can't integrate that enough. And I think within this bodybuilding world and this fitness world, people have said you have to eat tilapia, rice, and veggies in order to lose weight. You have to eat clean in order to lose weight. No. Your body knows calories. So the calories in, calories out. Now I'm gonna go on a little bit of a more holistic path. If someone eats Twinkies, the same amount of calories in Twinkies as someone that has chicken and rice, who's gonna feel better over time? Probably the one that has the more micronutrients, because Twinkies don't have very many micronutrients, and micronutrients play a big role into how you feel. So yes, calories in, calories out is what's gonna make you lose weight. But the micronutrients is what's gonna make you feel 1,000 times better, more energy, mental clarity, stronger, just overall a better well-being. So keep that in mind. Does that mean that you need to be only foods that have great micronutrients? No, sometimes having a donut alone gives you that mental sanity to make you push through the day and to keep sanity. Sanity is everything. So don't be afraid to have a donut and don't feel guilty about it. Enjoy it. You are human. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be mentally clear. And then after you have that donut, continue on with your day like nothing happened, and then go to the gym, work out hard, and repeat the day. It sounds simple. I make it sound simple. I know it's harder than that. But at the end of the day, that's the mindset you truly want to chase after. You cannot gain weight overnight. It just is physically impossible to gain fat overnight. Yes, you might have a night out and the next morning you weigh yourself and you weigh more. That is all water weight and inflammation, and it is not fat. So remember that. You cannot gain weight overnight having one night out with friends. Hold on to that. Allow yourself your cravings. When you allow yourself your cravings, you'll want it less and you'll enjoy life and you will be mentally sound. That is so important, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know there's so much to take in and I'm sure you have 1,000 questions and I'll answer them to my best of my abilities. I genuinely want you to be happy and I genuinely want you to enjoy life. Remember, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are worth the fight, so do not give up. I cannot say that enough. And I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. I will talk to you next time. Make sure to like that guy down there. You guys rock, and I will catch you next time.